and welcome along. Today we are taking a first look at a Bethemont LaForet by TT Modding. This is a French map, and if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, we did a French map similar, so same mod of this. This map, he tells me, is a little bit further along, or a little bit more complete. It is on general release. It's only available for PC. I quite like the look of it from the get-go. There is a definite European feel to it, which is quite nice. So we are going to have a look at this and have a drive around. Quite an extensive map. We have an interesting setup here, actually. So we have 51 purchasable fields by the looks of things. And we have a start, but that's not all the fields. So there's appear to be 21 player fields that you start with, which are P. So in total, looks like we have about 72 fields on this map. So we're going to head up and do this clockwise. We're going to try and visit as many of the player fields as possible. I currently cannot see... that's right. Let's turn those on. And then we can see all of the places to visit. So P5, 4, 5 and 6 are a little bit off the beaten track for us. But everything else is kind of en route. So let's go and have a look. We're jumping the landy. There we go. And head off. Right. So we're going to head up towards the spinnery to start with. So let's get the little map on and head off. So yeah, road is nice and clear. French maps, so we want to drive on this side of the road. There's some interesting stuff. And this, I'm guessing, is our silo. I'm just going to head in here quickly. Yeah, this appears to be our grain silo by the looks of things. So it looks like it's, well, it's either a sell point or it's our grain silo. I don't think, if it's a sell point, it is a sell point. This is Agora. Okay, so yeah, sell point directly outside your start point. Which is, that's intriguing. Let's turn those two back on so we can see. Also a petrol point or a fuel point there somewhere. And I'm guessing that actually is our main yard in here. So we haven't got very far so far. But let's have a look in here. I think this must be our main yard, or at least our cow yard by the looks of things. Wow, actually, this goes quite a long way. That is the cow feed. This is our cow shed in here. There is the cows in there. Barn. I'm liking that barn. That's a very nice barn. Oh, I'm actually really quite liking this yard. There is a lot of equipment on this map. Looking at this, a lot of equipment. Wow. This is a really, really detailed yard. And I really quite like that. It's obviously expecting you to use quite a lot of equipment, quite a lot of stuff off the get-go, which would match the number of fields, actually, to be honest. What do we have down here? So this is our, that must be our slurry tank. Wow. A nice big slurry spreader to start off with as well. Yeah, there's a lot of equipment here. We're going to have fun going through this equipment at the end of the video. So please stay tuned for that. We will go through all of this then. But right now, that is a lovely yard. Kudos to him. This is really gorgeous. I like that an awful lot. And there is some nice detail to it as well. So let's head off this way. And up this way, going through the town. So you seem to be based in the town to start off with. Nice there are some really nice bits to this, and it definitely has that feel to it. Actually, you know what? It has that French feel to it. It really does feel like a French map. This, which is awesome, because I've not seen many maps like that. In fact, the only French maps I've seen are from this modder. A couple of low quality textures on some of the houses. Right, we are going to pop up here quickly, because we do have fields out this way. We do have, yeah, we do have P5, 4, 5 and 6 out this way. And I'm quite enjoying looking at the town. The town in general is pretty good. Ah, here we go. So, something that's not on the map. Well, it is on the map. I'm guessing this is our shop. Yeah, this is the shop. So that's quite cool. I really quite like that shop. Well, it says lizard on it, but that's an old class combine, that is. Very nice. Alright, and we head up here. Map isn't quite matching where we're driving, but that's a general problem with FS, I think. And there we go. Wow, look at that. Okay, so this is sort of the end of the map. We own this field here. So, yeah. Some big grass fields that we own up this way. Quite liking the grass texture. I don't know if that's a default one, but that's really nice. And there's some nice lighting on this map as well. But that is really cool. I really quite like that. So head back this way. Back the way we came. This has to be one of the biggest towns I've ever seen in FS. I think. A really detailed town. And that is something that you don't that often see. And it's something I think is quite nice to see in a map. So we've got egg sales here. People saying hello. Oh, it's egg sales here, but it's a spinnery. Ah, spinnery is at this end here. So this is our sell point for wool. Right at the end there. There we go. Oh, woo. We need to turn around because we have something we have missed down that way. Well, actually, I wonder if we can... No, I think this is an entrance to a field. This is where the issue with the map not quite matching up creates a problem. Back this way. And down here. Yeah, way. Again, look, it's a lot of there's stuff down the back. That's nice. I like... There is a level of detail on this map that is really quite cool. So this is our our animal animal market. Interestingly, floating hose pipe. But where is our purchase point? I'm guessing it's going to be over here. Ah, here we go. Here's our purchase point. So this is where we purchase our cows and our sheep and our pigs. And sell them as well, of course. So I like that. I like that that is nicely down the end of this road here and deep in the village or the town. I suppose this is actually big enough to be a town. Ah, it's really quite awesome. So onward we go and heading north still. Lots more grass fields. I think you start with a lot of grass fields on this. I think this is set up to be a dairy map, I think, looking at it. There's water up this way. I just did hear water trickling. I'm going to cut back in a moment as well. It's somewhere around the back there. I think you must have to get at it via that dirt track that we just passed a minute ago. So I'm guessing that's a water point. I do like maps that mark their water points on them. It does make life a lot easier. Very, very much easier, in fact. There's some water. Up here we have a sell point. Yeah, in here. This really is. I can't get over how big this town is on this map. It's a huge feature of it, and one that I really, really like. Bale's sell point is what this one is. Fantastic. Yeah, to the looks of it, looks to me like the points for water are points at which they are basically lakes and things like that. I wonder if that produces free water. That gives you free water to use. There is a really nice level of detail to this map. And it feels wonderfully different. It really does. I need to check on what size map this is, because if this is if he's fit this into a 2x map, then wow. I have a feeling, looking at the size of this is a 4x map. As I said, it is only available on PC, and I do have links for it. Yeah, we're coming up to here. We want to take the next turn that we come across. There it is, between these two fields. It is a really beautiful map, though, and it feels different, and it feels right. One of the problems I had with last week's map was I just didn't like how it felt. It didn't engage me, and this map is engaging me, is making me go, wow, this is quite a cool map. So this is P2 we're looking at on our right at the moment, which again is another grass field. So I think we basically own every grass field on the map to start with. I can't see conceivably, yeah, looking at it, I think we own 30, 29, 46, 50, 49, 47, 48, 51. Wow, we own most of the fields at the bottom of the map looking at this, because there's no information points on them. So you do start off with a lot of map. An awful lot of map. Right, BGA is in here. How do we get into it, though? Motherboard is on this map. That is fantastic. And knowing this map creator, he tends to use the mud mod in a fairly sparing way. I had to drive across the grass here because I cannot tell how I get into this BGA. Oh, this is a really gorgeous map. And so far I cannot see any big issues with it. Alright, here we go. This is one we have to open ourselves. Ah, yes, it's this setup of... So we have seen this setup for a biogas plant a few times now. Where you come in here and tip into here. Yeah, tip your silage into here. Which is pretty cool. Does this have the flame? I can't see anywhere where it has the flame. Yeah, and here are our silage clamps. I do like the designs of the silage clamps on this map as well. This is a nicely constructed, nicely thought out BGA, actually. Really is. I like that. This is a really gorgeous map. It really is. Wow. Woodlands. Let's have a quick peek at the woodlands. Actually, you know what? There is a load of detail in this woodland. It's not just... There's no height to it, but that kind of fits in with the rest of the map. I don't want to go too far into it, but there has been detail put into it. There has been thought put into putting bushes in, as well as the forest texture. So I really quite like that. That is a nice piece of woodland, and I'm wondering if the woodland on the rest of the map is like that as well. I would guess it is. Field 44 by the looks of it. There's some woodland by. Some of the fields on this map are huge. This would make a fantastic multiplayer map, actually. Because it is... I cannot think this is anything other than a 4x map. Because it is absolutely massive. But I don't think that there's any wasted space or anything on it. It's a 4x map that makes use of all of its space. One small thing I tend to not like on maps is that very flat woodland edge. I tend to like maps to be pulled back a little bit from it. So that's not great, but that's a minor niggle, to be honest. All right, what do we have up here? This is another sell point. Somewhere around here is another sell point. Can we get to it the other side of this barn? Oh, we have... Oh, there are conveyor belts in there. And it looks... Yeah, those are our conveyor belts. Where is the sell point? Oh, what we have here? Here we go. I would guess that this is a sell point. Yeah, there we go. Sell point for potatoes. Again... Lovely barn. Lovely storage shed, that. That's beautiful. I think that's... Is that an upscaled version of the one that's on Oakfield? Possibly. Do like it very much, though. That is very cool. Right, we want to head out this way and head south. And again... Another little town by the looks of things. Sell point on our left. But first, we have something in here. What do we have in here? Is this just a yard? I think this is just a yard. Yeah, this is a yard for us to use. Whoa. If we want. Yeah, no vehicles up here. But if you wanted to start on a satellite farm away from where the main farm is, absolutely great little yard this. And I say little. Hang on, I say little. What is that? Oh, it's quite slippery, this surface, whatever it is. Aha! This looks like our pigs, actually. Is what I think this is. Yeah, this is our pig farm. With those. No sign of sheep as well. No, this is the pig farm. So yeah, if you want to do pig farming on here, then this is where you would set up. By the looks of things, that's pretty awesome. So decentralized animals on this map as well. Sell point directly over the other side. Over here. This really is a big map to get around. Nice, but I do like these puddles. And the puddles have mud mod in them. That's pretty cool. So yes, sell point there by the looks of things. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. This could be a part of our yard. Wow. This is really slippery. Whatever surface this is we're driving across is set to be massively slippery. That's quite cool. Pity is a little bit animated, but yeah, I quite like that. Right, let's get back onto the road. We are heading south from here. Can we follow that road down? Yes, just. Should run down the edge of the map, this one. Not a lot more to see in the way of sell points and things. But yeah, okay. At this point, I'm convinced this is a 4x map. We've got 2 fairly large towns on it. So, yeah. Has to be. Right. So, in here is the co-op. So, this is another sell point. I think... Can't see. That must be this... Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't say exactly. I can see why our problem is. Our map is ever so slightly off. So there is a small issue with the PDA. And you can see here the edge is there. And so it's ever so slightly clipped the wrong way. And I'm guessing that's the same issue with the bottom. Yeah, there is a slight issue with this PDA. The co-op, though, would seem to be a sell point. Although, maybe not. Right, we're going to head south from here. And we're looking north at the moment. We'll head down this road. A little bit off track. Again, nice use of the mud mod. Not too deep. Not so bad that our vehicles get easily stuck. However, it is good enough that the landy has got really quite dirty. So, yeah. I like that. That is very good use of the mud mod. Again, nice scenery. Nice, really nice looking scenery. Now, what's that bit in the middle there? In fact, yeah, that bit in the middle there is where we want to head next. We have a farm yard just here, which I'm guessing, looking at everything, is our forestry setup. And we're going to then head down here, because there's something. Looks like another farm, so it looks like we have several farms. That would make this brilliant for MP. Yeah, that is another farm by the looks of things. Automatic gates, so... As it's invited us in, why not? Wow. For some reason, this map really has the landy being hugely slippery. Yeah, this does look like another yard. Again, it's a nicely constructed yard. Any of these would be fantastic yards to use, I think. Doesn't have a... It would be good if that was an actual workshop rather than just having anything. So to me, actually, there's nothing really big that stands out on this map that I don't like. Lots of bits that niggle me a little bit. Lots of bits where I'd go, ooh, I'd maybe change that, but nothing that makes me go, oh no, that's horrible. Which is a really good thing. Looks like we have a compost master in here. Yeah, there we go. Compost master. So another yard. Well, another yard, but yeah, compost making yard, this particular one. Out again and back onto the road, and we'll head. Yeah, we can head south from here. We're back roughly where we started at that point. Yeah, we can see, yeah, we're coming out here. We can see the ponds that we passed earlier. So yeah, all these pea fields are grass fields, which is an interesting way of doing things. The ones we own seem to be a pale green, which I'm not quite sure what's happened with the field settings there, but yeah, it certainly seems to be that we own everything south, on the south side of the map. We own field wise, and then everything north is purchasable. So field 25 I think is the lowest number field we own. So 25 up, 25 to 51 we own. That's a lot of fields, and some of those are huge. Field 42 looks utterly incredible. That is one of the oddest shaped fields I think I've ever seen in Farm Sim. And I would love to try and harvest it, because I think you'd end up just splitting it into different fields. Right, let's, for the last few minutes, have a quick peek at what vehicles we have. Just to finish off. So, yeah. Get ourselves around. And let's have a look what we have in the garage. So, it is... I think we have a vast array of equipment here. A case 455XL, Fendt 300 Vario, a Voltra N Series, a Puma CVX, a case Puma CVX, sorry. So 4 tractors. Surprises me. I thought we might have a few more than that. A Stoll FZ30 front loader with a bucket, forks, a bale spike. That must go on. I think that either goes on the case or the Fendt. Possibly the Voltra. The Massey Ferguson Activa 7347S. And the Free Flow 25-foot header and a header trailer. Yeah, decent mid-sized combine to start with. An FT300 Grimmy and a Rooster 604 Grimmy for harvesting sugar beet. And then a KS75-4 Grimmy and an SE260 Grimmy for harvesting potatoes. 1, 2, 3... Oh, no. No, they are different. So 2 HKD 302 Agroliner dolly trailers and 1 TKD 302 regular trailer. I think they hold, yeah, they all hold the same. An Amazon Catros 6002-2 Cedar. Oh no, that's not Cedar, that's a cultivator. Amazon Chiron 200 plow, the Curveland Optima V sowing or seeder, Vatstad Rapide A600S seeder, a Brendel F2WS4000 solid fertilizer spreader, Joskin Modello 2 slurry spreader, a Joskin Tornado 3 manure spreader. Wow. Yeah, Soya SM2400, which kg soil weight. A Pottinger Novacat 302 ED and a Pottinger Novacat 301 ED mowers. Fanex 604 tedder, and a Kuhn GA 9531 windrower. Wow. A Bergman Reprex 34S forage wagon, 2 Fliegel DWP 800 bale trailers, an Ursa Z 586 bale wrapper, roll belt 150 New Holland baler, Joskin Aquatrans 7300S water trailer, a Betamax RDS 7500 animal trailer, the Kuhn Paramore 15070 straw blower, the Silo King Trailed Duo 1814 mixed ration or feeding wagon, a Lizard as 710 conveyor, and a Grimmy SL 822 Quantum conveyor as well. And then, of course, we have the Landy, but then we added that. So, wow, a huge amount of equipment. Really fairly well suited to starting the map. Some big fields to do with some of this, I think. And not a lot of width in some of our equipment. I think we got like that's a 6-meter cedar is the largest. So yeah, that's going to take you some time, some of that equipment. Yeah, but a good place to start, I think. So that I think is where we will end it for today. Yeah, please go check this map out. I think it's a really decent map. I think it's a good map. I like the look of it a lot. It is pretty huge. I think it would make a cracking multiplayer map. But, yeah, in general, pretty good map. So go check it out. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.